Hi everyone, I'm Astro Coach Amy. Welcome to my show, The Divine GPS Navigator. Today we'll be talking about the full moon, which here in the Western Hemisphere happens on January 1st. In Pacific Standard Time, it'll be about 6:24 p.m. And for those of you in Asia, Australia, and New Zealand, the full moon will be on January 2nd. Now, this is special. This is the second in a series of supermoons. And this particular full moon is only 4.5 hours from what we call the lunar perigee. This is the point of the month where the moon is closest to the Earth. And what makes this special is this particular month, the moon, because it is so close to the Earth, it's the biggest and brightest full moon of the year. So what a great way to begin the new year of 2018. Now this particular full moon, the moon will be in the air sign of Gemini, and the sun is in the fire sign of Sagittarius. However, in addition, Venus, Saturn, and Pluto are also in the fire sign of Sagittarius. So it's definitely making it a little bit of a more fiery lineup. Now that moon in Gemini is all about curiosity and wanting to talk about everything and wanting to have fun. That sun in Sagittarius, however, again is wanting to balance because it's interested in the big picture and adventure and travel and also in a deeper spiritual exploration. So while we're balancing these energies and the fact that these other three planets are in the fire sign of Sagittarius, also tells us that it's an important time as we begin this new chapter to look at any limiting beliefs that you might have that may be causing stress in your relationships with others, even with yourself, especially in your work and in your spirituality. So take a look at those and see where they may be happening. Now, this full moon has some fantastic energy. We have what's called a grand trine. That is a pattern in the heavens where elements that are all the same, in this case it's air. We have 4 planets. We have the moon, which is in Gemini, and Jupiter and Mars, which are in Libra, and we have Neptune, our kind of spiritual planet, in Aquarius. These are all joined together in a harmonious way, and the universe is asking us to communicate. This is all kinds of communication, just your everyday thinking, your communication in relationships, as well as communication in the community and in the world. Excuse me. So this idea of this grand trine is a very creative time when we can look at all kinds of new possibilities, new ideas, be inspired, perhaps even share a vision or write down some exciting new things you might have in a journal for this new year of 2018. And I do invite you to really use the inspiration of music, some great literature, some great film, to not only take this into some meditation and quiet time, but also share this. This is such a rich time during this holiday time to be able to share this with others and perhaps even do a vision board. Now, as we look at the lineup in the heavens right now, what's also interesting with having these 4 planets in air and these 4 planets in fire, it also is a fairly combustible time. It's hot, it's intense, it's exciting. We do have 2 planets in water, cooling it down a bit. However, there are no planets in Earth for this to materialize yet. So what's important to know is in the world of function, in astrology, we call that the modalities. Right now, there is a heavy emphasis on what's called the mutable planets. 8 out of 10 in the heavens are in the mutable signs. It means it's creative, things are being processed. People have just new perspectives. Things haven't been sorted out yet. For those of you that may be more action-oriented or more concrete, this could feel fairly frustrating. But know if you can stay with this, that some really exciting new things may come about when we welcome that new moon, which will bring the sun in Capricorn, and also we have Venus will be in Capricorn, and Mercury will be coming along pretty quickly later in the month. There will be time for action materialization. But this is a time to realize some of you may feel it's chaotic. However, it really is that time when many things are being sorted out, really redesigned, if you can see, in sort of the mental and emotional plane. Many new important things may get realigned as we begin to move forward. So I encourage you to be patient. Also be mindful, especially for those of you that know you tend to be kind of the nervous creative types, to just be aware. If you see there's chaos or you feel there is, to take more quiet time and ground yourself and recognize that this is a really important time to harness that energy and use it for the best purpose possible. Now, this is, as it is the full moon, the energy is so high. I always encourage you to get some physical activity, whether you do that at the gym, outside, whether you're someone likes to dance and sing like myself. Really remember that it might feel like stress, but get some physical outlet. You'll feel so much better, and more important is you'll have that great energy to inspire you. Now, I also want to say that I am from the northern climates. I've had many cold winters, and I know that it's especially cold. So for those of you that don't want to venture outside because it is too bitter, then please consider even an inspiring nature video or some vibrant music. Perhaps you can really, just create a wonderful environment inside to use this energy and see how it can really catapult you into the next adventure. It's so valuable, because truly this is the time to look and, like I said, sort out those things that may be limiting you in those old beliefs, because they can have a stronghold, and we want to let them go because there are some exciting new things on the horizon, and we just want to encourage you to stay with that. Now, as we begin this, like I said, this new month of January, please know that with all this exciting energy, take these next couple of weeks after the full moon and start to integrate some of this energy. You're going to have plenty of time to take action and to really implement these things, but you want them thought out, and even maybe draw some new ideas, even try some different things, mind mapping, but you'll find this will be well worth your time because it may turn out totally different than you'd imagined. So remember that during these next couple weeks, you'll be bringing all this new energy so you can begin that new cycle of the sun in Capricorn, January 15th. And then throughout the month, I will be talking with you about the big picture of the year, but also will be preparing, since we do have that first eclipse, January 31st, and then we have that second eclipse, February 15th. So know that this is a tremendous gift from the universe, that these are a little earlier this year than last year. So it's an opportunity really to clear out the old, bring in the new, and some just tremendous things that are yet to be formed are truly on the horizon. As I always mention, please do stay connected to your divine source. Let's remember, everything does begin on the spiritual level. So in the spiritual world, as long as you have that strong connection and you can get that, a lot of inspiration and insights, then you'll be guided towards things that you just hadn't even imagined. I wish you a very happy, healthy new year of 2018. Thanks for joining me on the Divine GPS Navigator. I'm Astro Coach Amy.